Retail Asia Expo is the premier event for the retail industry in Asia. From the 14th to the 16th of June 2011 at the Hong Kong Convention and Exhibition Centre, we have over 250 companies exhibiting, showing retail design products, retail technology products, as well as a whole host of educational seminars and networking features as well. If you're in the business of retail, we look forward to seeing you at the Convention Centre in June. Well, the retail industry in Asia at the moment is in pretty good health. I mean, retailers right around the region are seeing their profits increase year on year as they have more and more middle-class consumers spending money in their shops. That said, there are issues out there. There's increasing competition. We're having more and more foreign retailers who are coming to this part of the world to open stores. Social media is a big opportunity if people know how to use it. So there's inflation, cost of manufacturing, there's lots of issues out there that retailers really need to grasp in order to make sure they can continue to grow their business. There are a number of issues out there at the moment facing retailers. There's a lot of talk at the moment about social media. Social media is here. I mean, there are statistics that there are 6 million smartphones in Hong Kong at the moment being used, and that's similar right around the region. Now, how do retailers benefit from this connectivity? There are one or two retailers who are doing this very well, but retailers need to understand what people want. Customers want information pushed to them in a variety of different formats about the retail brand. So it's one of the trends is obviously social media and how retailers connect with their customers. Another is obviously the increasingly it's about retail design. It's about shopping malls are not just a place that you go to shop, they are a leisure destination. So how do you again let consumers feel your brand right across the store? How do you make it look right? How do you get the lighting right? How do you perfect the retail environment? A lot of that will be on show at the Expo this year. I mean, there are a number of seminars. If we look at the retail design, then it's looking at trend information. There's a World Retail Design Overview. There's some information about the trends for the future, what shops should be looking like, what people are doing with lighting technology, what people are doing with sound, even scent marketing in the retail environment. So a lot of that information is crucial. Similarly, in the retail technology side, obviously the social media tools, digital signage, the various different aspects of connecting sort of smart business intelligence so that a consumer not only has a loyalty card but also they're connected through all the other mediums as well. So it's about connectivity. Well, Retail Asia Expo, we're now in our third year and the event continues to amaze us with how quickly it's grown and the scale of it. Essentially it's a one-stop shop for anybody who's in the business of retailing to come to the show and to find out everything they need. If it's on the design side, then there's amazing. There's flooring companies, there's lighting companies. We've got Philips, Megaman, and Osram all represented at the show. There's shelving companies. There's people who do shop fitting and showcases. I mentioned scent marketing. So if you want to make the perfect retail environment, everything is on offer at the retail design side. Looking at retail technology, Microsoft have got a very exciting launch at the show for the first time this year, a brand new POS machine. Intel are bringing some of their world-class exhibits over from the United States, which are, retail that you couldn't imagine. It's sort of 20 years ahead of its time. They are quite extraordinary, some of the things they're showing. Panasonic are bringing the world's largest plasma screen. It's a 154-inch screen, which again is quite an incredible thing to look at. As well as a number of other technology companies that are showing some very clever solutions. Oh, look, retailers are very busy people. They, as I said, there's increasing pressure on their time because every minute of their time they have to justify and make count. What Retail Asia Expo does is it brings together a collection of the best exhibits, especially for the retail niche. So retailers don't have to waste time sort of wandering around looking for the products they need. We have selected the best products for them to come and buy. Not only that, obviously there are the seminars. We've got people who are talking about the economy. We have the economist from the Hong Kong General Chamber of Commerce looking at sort of economically what's going to be happening over the next 12 months. We have various other experts coming in from, sort of talking about what retail will look like in the future, what design will look like sort of within the next 5 years. So it's not only to get that information, it's to buy the products. And we've got a number of networking events as well. The Grand SAP Retail Asia Congress will take place on the 14th of June. The Retail Design Mixer, sponsored by Perspective magazine, will take place on the 15th of June. And there are other such events that people can sign up to so that they can network with their colleagues in the industry as well. Look, I think that the most important thing for retailers over the coming 12 months is to really look at this issue of how they connect with their customers. The customer is changing, their habits are changing, the way they buy things. We've got somebody coming from Taobao. Taobao have introduced something called Tmall, which is the largest online website. It's bigger than eBay. It's a huge opportunity for retailers, and one which they really need to understand how the emerging Chinese consumer really sort of thinks and feels about the brand before they can really take advantage of it. So I think for retailers over the coming 12 months, in order to really succeed, it's really finding out what are the touch points for success, what their customers are interested in, and because they target different demographics, it will be different from one retailer to another. But it's really sort of finding out what their consumers want and how technology and design can help them to deliver that. To attend the Retail Asia Expo is free of charge for anybody in the retail trade. Simply go to the website, which is www.retailasiaexpo.com and click on the button to register. Look forward to seeing you at the show.